Welcome back, my darlings, my beautiful collective. For today's Oracle Tarot combo, we're going to be using the Sufi Wisdom Oracle deck. We're going to be asking our angels, ancestors, guides, beings of light, ascended masters, for our highest good and purpose. May we receive good and clear guided messages. May the messages that we receive help us to reach our highest timeline, highest path forward, highest version of self. And of course, as always, we hope these messages find you well. Let's take a moment to remind you that tarot services are available via the link in my bio should you feel called to explore the energy that you find in a collective read such as one of these, or if you'd simply like to tap in to the energy that happens to be very specific and unique to your own set of circumstances. Feel free to go ahead, peruse the tarot service menu that is available via the link tree in my bio. You can go ahead and select the option that best suits your needs, as well as the method of payment that works best for you. We can then explore those energies together. That being said, let's also remind you via the link in my bio, there's another button that says Instagram. If you click on it, you'll be given the option to either continue to go to Instagram or one to go to YouTube. I'm trying to grow my presence on both those platforms as well. If you are already there, if you don't mind, and if you're enjoying the content, I'd greatly appreciate any likes, follows, shares, or any interaction at all over there with those platforms. It does help the algorithms, can't even talk tonight, algorithms find me and help others find me as well. This also helps me to make better content for us all, as well as gives us another backup. If something were to happen to TikTok, as they say, we will always have Paris. So now, that being said, let's turn our attention and focus back over to the Oracle, where we await messages from Spirit, and then we shall proceed on our tarot journey as well. Very interesting. One card already flipping out. Or is it two? I think it's two. Okay. Gotcha. All right, anything else? I feel like there's more. There's a slew of cards coming out here. All right, let's take that. Anything else? Any last messages? Final parting message. This one too. Okay. Here we go. So let's start with the cards that popped out first. The first two that we got. We have Ending Trauma. Interesting that there's this spiral here. Okay. It is also reminiscent of, like, when I saw that card, it makes the Ace of Swords in the Lightbringer's deck, or Lightseer's deck, come to mind. About truth and clarity, right? Ending trauma, transforming memories and symptoms. Then we have accepting challenges. Trust your inner resources. Next, we have Gift of Freedom. Break away from your attachments. This, very big, heavy, right? Union of love. Embrace the beloved within your heart. Union and love kind of coming up as a theme. Happy life. Live a less guarded life. It's about letting yourself be a bit vulnerable, right? Fine wine. Longing is the portal to wholeness. Silencing the mind. Let silence guide you to your inner peace. It's a nod to stop with the overthinking. Transformation. Let love transform you forever. Make a change. Welcome change into your life. You are unique. Be yourself, because everyone else is taken. I like that saying. The energy at the bottom of this deck says determination. Perseverance leads to fortune. All right. So we have today's oracle messages. Now let us move forward with today's tarot journey. For today's tarot journey, we are using the Elemental Wisdom deck. There's a bit of an Easter egg in all of the decks chosen for today. I wonder if you can find it. It extends even beyond this reading to the 3-card read earlier. So if you're looking for a bit of a treasure hunt, maybe take a peek there. All right, so elemental wisdom. Angels, ancestors, guides, beings of light, ascended masters, for our highest good and purpose, may we receive good and clear guided messages. May the messages that we receive help us to reach our highest timeline, our highest path forward, our highest version of self. And of course, as always, we hope these messages find you well. I'll have to explain my giddiness. I know. You'll find out. All I can say is, so far in the cards that are coming out, a very personal message as well. Remember, I'm also part of this collective, and so sometimes it be like that. All right, anything else? I feel like there's just a tiny bit more. The missing puzzle piece for the denouement, as we say in French, or the unraveling, right? Okay, so our first stop is the snickering, right? So what was I laughing at early on? Well, let me explain. So, first off, we have Temperance. Okay, Temperance is the card of patience. It also happens to be the card of Sagittarius, right? Sagittarian, Temperance. Next, and we're going to go back and explain, though. I'm just going to give you the basics of the laughing. 3 of Wands, expansion and growth, right? Okay, and the Hermit. The Hermit is the card of Virgo, and it is also the card of introspection. But a very interesting message here, and the last one is 8 of Wands, manifestations, communication, things that you want coming together. So to sum things up, Sagittarius, expansion and growth between them, right? And then Virgo happens to be my person sign as well. 8 of Wands, manifestations coming in, communication coming in. So there are these little nuggets here. Let's go back and let's see it from a grander perspective, right? A bigger picture, as it were. Temperance, you need to have patience. You need to be in this energy of alignment in order for there to be this 3 of Wands energy, growth and expansion, right? Sometimes this takes introspection, right? So this is the Hermit card, calling us to go within, to find truth, meaning, purpose, to analyze our behaviors, our patterns, what is working, what is not working, right? 8 of Wands. So this is your manifestations coming in. Yes. So communication, fast-moving energy here. Next, we have the 4 of Pentacles. So this is fast-moving energy, but there is this energy, 4 of Pentacles, is someone holding on or holding back, right? We have the World card, and then we have the 8 of Pentacles. So I feel like the days of holding back, they're at an end. This energy is ending. And with this new energy that's rushing in, okay, as we close out a karmic cycle, we're entering in a new cycle, 8 of Pentacles. So now there is this energy of working, right? That whatever this is going to be working. There is the energy of wanting to work things out here. 7 of Wands. The advice is to hold your ground, to stay committed to your course of action, stay committed to whatever you have been manifesting. Because Empress energy, you're standing in your power at this moment if you're the Divine Feminine. This is about the birth of a brand new cycle. This is about you being a master manifester and receiving that which you have been calling into existence here. But it's also about learning to sit back, to receive, and not put so much pressure or not try to force things in this connection. It's not how this works. Part of the manifestation process is to, yes, have a concept, have an idea of what it is that you wish. That's why I talk about so often the blueprint, right? That get that picture burned into your mind of what it is that you truly want and or desire. But then you also have to detach, you have to put it down. So I talk about, especially on my lives, about putting that image down on the coffee table, right? So it's on the back burner somewhere. Spirit knows where to find it. But you have to put that down so energetically Spirit can say, oh, this is what you want. Let me 3D print that for you. Boop. You know, because you are a co-creator with the universe. Part of your co-creation process is the conception, right? Creation of the idea. And it's Spirit's job to bring it into the reality, right? Knight of Wands. What you want is riding on its way to you, right? What you want is coming, Divine Feminine. The Moon card. This talks about hopes, dreams, fears, excitements, but it also talks about the hidden, the mysterious, that you're not going to know when this happens. It is meant to be a surprise. Just understand that Spirit very much knows what you wish for, what you desire, what you have been calling in at this time. And justice. You will receive justice. You're going to get what you've asked for. Karmic justice is on its way for you, right? The Fool card. All that remains now is to be open to this energy of receiving and to take the leap of faith that you are going to get what you've asked for. This comes after a period of 5 of Pentacles. This is a test of faith. This card has been coming out so often. This is also being left out in the cold. Feeling as though Spirit has heard you but has chosen to ignore you and is not fulfilling your request. That's not what's happening behind the scenes energetically. What you can't see is these pentacles, believe it or not, even with you not looking, these pentacles are still growing, right? They just might be growing where we can't see and or access them. Sometimes our pentacles are growing underground, away from our view. It doesn't mean that they're not there. Think to planting season. When you plant seeds, you've done the work. You've tended the soil. You've planted the seed. You've nurtured and watered the seed. You just have to take it upon faith that it's going to grow. Same thing with your manifestations. 7 of Swords. This is the energy of, that you're not going to see this coming. This is the energy of stealth, of sneaking up, and I feel like your manifestations are going to sneak up on you, particularly if this is a divine masculine. I feel like there's definitely this energy of a divine masculine that is, we got some sneaky thoughts here about how to make stuff happen. And what is he gonna do? I've got Knight of Cups. I feel like this divine masculine is going to bring forward a cup of love, an offer, perhaps an apology for crappy behavior on their part, because we all know the divine masculines up to this point have been also the epitome of, upstanding, upright, honest, faithful. Yeah, none of that. But now I feel like they're starting to cross the threshold where we're hopeful that they're bringing these good qualities after knowing, what not to do, after learning the lessons of what not to be. 2 of Pentacles. So this is the energy of balance and harmony, letting go of the old ways, because it's never the fact that these divine masculines did not know how to act. They did, right? They just made choices. They made choices based in trauma instead of choices that were based on treating someone well. And I mean, these are actions for which they need to be held accountable. Here, ergo the Justice card. The Magician. These lessons that the divine masculine have been learning are helping them to find their power and also to understand that they can and are worthy of the creation of a life that they desire. I don't think that they've realized this before. This is new territory for them. They're starting to understand. And I feel like they're starting with the Magician card, also speak up for themselves. They're starting to articulate what it is that they truly want out of this life. And what they want is Ace of Pentacles, a brand new start when it comes to this situation here. You might be getting a message. I keep hearing notifications dinging in the background, and I feel like they may even be a bit persistent. King of Wands energy. I feel like now that they're starting to get clues about what it is that they want, they're coming. They're bringing the boldness. They're bringing the authority here. They're bringing the passion. And King of Swords, they have made a decision. They've made a decision to move forward. They've made a decision to speak their truth, to live in their authenticity, to speak their mind. Hanged Man. Interesting. So I feel like this has been a long time coming. This has taken them a while for them to get here, but in as much as it has, they're in this energy of needing to let something go. Now I feel like they're willing and ready to release, because they know that they have to. They know that they have to surrender. They know that they have to just release expectation and or control and trust. And this is what the next card is trusting the process with the Knight of Pentacles. This was always supposed to be something slow and steady to come in. The Devil card. I feel like two things. With the Devil card, there are going to be obstacles along the way. No doubt. There have been, there will continue to be obstacles along the way. However, the Knight of Pentacles is slow and steady for a reason. He doesn't freak out. He doesn't turn back at the first sign of difficulties. He's willing and ready to put in the work. If there's a way, he is bound and determined to find a way to get past whatever obstacles are in between him and his destination. He is not going to allow anything to stop him. Yes, with the Ten of Wands, this journey has been very burdensome and oppressive at times. It has been feeling like you can't go anymore. There is exhaustion here, because I feel like the Divine Feminine has had to learn so many lessons to do on her own. And I feel like it's almost at the edge of hope. Yes, there's hope, but at this point, there is a bit of realization from the Divine Feminine that with or without this Divine Masculine, the show must go on, life must continue, and she has to set herself upon the path to complete her mission regardless. Three of Swords. This is talking about things that have definitely gotten in the way. We're talking about major struggles here, okay? So you had the Devil card, the Ten of Wands, and the Three of Swords all coming out in front of the Knight of Pentacles. There have been tremendous obstacles thrown in the way of this divine couple. Seven of Cups as well. There has been illusions and fantasizing, choices, many options here. And now Five of Swords. There's been competition. There has been this energy of third parties, I believe. But there's also, in as much as there's competition with the Five of Swords, the battle is over. The fight is over. The hardships are over. And now, the Queen of Wands. I feel like now, this Divine Masculine most definitely sees your strength, your beauty, your tenacity, your ability to get shit done, your ability to survive all of this. And I feel like there has never been a greater attraction to you than there is now. You are the person that they're looking for. You are a person who will never give up when you're passionate about something. You will find a way to make it happen. And just as much as you are finding a way to make things happen for yourself, your divine masculine now is finding a way to make things happen for this connection. King of Cups, you have opened up their heart. So King of Wands energy can be Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. King of Swords, this is going to be Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. And now with the King of Cups, we're talking about Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Sun, Moon, or Rising, or somewhere prominent in their chart. But regardless, this divine masculine has been going through the different stages of the kings, learning the different skill sets that he needs in order to become the emperor. Six of Wands. Now, with this King of Cups energy, I feel like part of this message is that he was so terrified, so afraid to give his heart to the wrong person. But you have proven yourself time and time and time again. He knows that this connection is special. And he knows now what he has for you is not just mere admiration. It is unconditional love. You have unlocked something this masculine thought was dead long ago. He doesn't even know how. You got under his skin to the point where he can't imagine his life without you. Nine of Wands. You have gotten past his defenses. You have succeeded where others have failed. And with the Nine of Wands, there is this energy of vulnerability, of needing to be and wanting to be vulnerable with someone, but still holding up that staff, waiting for the rug to be pulled out from underneath you. This is from the perspective of the divine masculine. But just as much as the divine masculine has been so guarded when it has come to love, so have you. If we're being honest, your trauma has impeded anyone from coming forward truly. You have always felt, is this going to be the time when they betray me? And I feel like you mirror each other in those aspects. But just as you're afraid, you're also hopeful. You pick up that wand each and every time like it's the last battle. And you're ready to fight for love, not against it. Three of Pentacles. You now are both in this spirit of cooperation where you want to work together in order to make things right. And Ace of Swords. There is a new beginning that is going to be based on truth and clarity, honesty, a foundation of truth. You both see clearly now what the divine has been trying to show you all along. You are meant to be in each other's circles, in each other's lives. You are meant to have success, not only with each other, but in love. And also meant to show and share this love with the collective and the world at large. King of Pentacles energy. The divine masculine has achieved his final crown before coming emperor. The divine masculine realizes that now he can have it all. That there is success. There is stability. There is a future with you, divine feminine. To have you would be the final jewel in his crown, making his kingdom complete. Everything that he has ever wanted for or worked for. I can't even talk. The throat chakra here. Everything that he has ever wanted or worked for, he will find, not only within himself, but within this connection. And our last card, Ten of Cups, total emotional fulfillment. This is the crowning achievement for you both. This is a life where they lived happily ever after in the sunset, enjoying one another's company, Such a beautiful image. Marriage, if you want it. The energy at the bottom of the deck. What has this all been about? Or what's the advice or the guidance here? Inner strength. Be bold. Be confident. Do not give up on your dreams, because they're about to start chasing you down. This has been a long road to get here. But look at the story of your love, of this connection. Look at the resilience between the two of you. What it's taken to get here. What have you fought through in order to achieve this? Let that be what fuels you to continue the fight forward for peace, for love, for one another. Let us hope that your manifestations come in much sooner, bigger and brighter than you can possibly imagine, sending you all so much peace, love, and light, as much as your soul can contain. Until next time.